What is going on, everybody? Welcome back again for the second time this week to the Unsolicited podcast with Sam and Jordyn. I am Sam. This is Jordyn. I honestly, we have one topic that we're going to go over today, and it's pretty obvious what it's going to be. And she's been feeding us. I feel like we've been feeding you. How do you feel, Jordyn? Because we've been killing it this week.
We have been pumping out content, and there is nothing better than when we get together and we get to record a show in person, just sitting next to each other. It was unbelievable. I don't know if you guys saw, we're recording this on Wednesday. Sam posted this today, right? All my days.
Yeah.
Combined with Taylor Swift. Sam uploaded an incredible vlog from our weekend together. So if you haven't already, make sure to go check that out. And yeah, there has been so much of Sam and Jordyn, which I will never complain about.
No, literally never. And so much has happened since I've seen you in the past 3 days, because we are getting TS12, The Life of a Showgirl. And not only are we getting a new Taylor Swift album, she is announcing it on New Heights in literally 40 minutes our time right now, which is bananas insane.
No, my Swiftie Zoomies, I think, are the worst that they have ever been, because not only is like the hype from TS12 just absolutely insane, but she is totally stringing us along, like breadcrumb and breadcrumb and and I'm like trying to connect all the dots, and it's like you're so excited, like you're so overstimulated, but at the same time it's like, what for and when? Like
literally. And we were just saying how it's about 6:18 on Wednesday, August 13th. Right now, as we're recording, I have the website pulled up in another tab, and I didn't know this. There's another colored lock now.
Yeah.
There's a silver lock now. So we have an orange sparkly lock, a pink sparkly lock, a blue sparkly lock, and now we have a silver sparkly lock, all with this wooden door between it. You guys are literally going to see our reactions to whatever is happening on this website at 7 p.m. and I'm so excited about it.
No, me and Sam were together. It's only Wednesday. I saw her Sunday until the early evening. I feel like I've lived 9 different lives since you left New Jersey. And I was saying to Sam right before we hopped on, Brian, my fiance, is about to go on a bachelor trip with all of his friends. So he leaves really, really early tomorrow morning. So we've had like 3 nights to like be together. And then Taylor Swift is like, fuck that, Brian. And the only thing I've been able to think about, and the only thing I've been able to talk about, is Taylor Swift. So shout out to all the significant others of Swifties out there, because we know we don't make it easy, but we're just having a really, really great time.
Literally so Monday night was when these things started dropping from New Heights, and it was like her saying that she's going to have an album before the title had come out. Mm-hmm. And I had a rough Monday, so I was trying to go to sleep early, and I have my, I sleep with my phone basically on my, like, underneath my pillow. And I had my eye mask on, with my mouth tape on. Michael's up, he's watching TV. My phone is going bzz, 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 bzz. And it literally got to the point where he looked at me and he goes, "What the fuck is going on?" And I looked at my phone, and of course, most of them were texts from Jordyn. And
I text one word at a time.
Literally, as the way Jordyn always texts me in several different parts. And of course, because this is connected to NFL, I'm getting Teams messages from work and like all these different things. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And he was literally ready to take my phone and just shut it off because it did not stop. It was you, it was Instagram, it was work. It was literally so many people were trying to get in touch with me about this. I was like, I was like, I'm so sorry that this is happening right now. And then the next morning I woke up and he goes, what was that? And I go, Taylor Swift is announcing her new album on New Heights. And he was like, I don't even know what New Heights is. I was like, I know, it's okay.
No, I literally had to explain. I was like, my body doesn't know the difference between being held at gunpoint and Taylor Swift releasing an album. Yes. Like, it's full body shock, and it's the only thing you can think about. But I'm the most excited I've ever been about anything. Also, can we just talk before we dive into all of our theories, because yes. there are so many things to go over. NFL Swifties are up so big right now. Like, we're this close to the season. I was already like on a high after one Eagles preseason game. Like, I know you felt the same way after Jackson Dart. So it's like, we're literally like coming back to life. And then Taylor Swift is like, I'll do you one better. And I'm just like, oh, like, it just feels like the heavens opened up. And I'm like, this is what life is all about.
You know, like the TikTok sound that is like the Justin Bieber song. It's like, life is worth living. That is me this entire week.
Yes.
I'm so excited to hear things that you're going to say about like theories and stuff, because I'm keeping up as much as I possibly can, but I fear that the zillennial cusp that I am on is putting me right out of the box. So like, I know the gist of what's going on, but you know more. So I need to know what you know, because I feel like I'm missing things.
Okay, let's try connecting all of that. And I feel like I know a lot and it's still not everything.
Right. Okay.
So let's start with what you already brought up, which I think is the biggest thing right now. Obviously, the TS12 is confirmed. Life of a Showgirl. We don't know. There's the, okay. You know what? Where do I start? So Taylor Swift announces the Life of a Showgirl. She's going on New Heights.
Yes.
Did you hear about the Spotify billboards in New York City?
No.
So there were Spotify billboards that take you to a playlist by Taylor Swift, and it's called "And That's Showbiz, Baby," which I'm assuming is a line from the song in the same way that she did that with Tortured Poets.
Right.
The entire playlist. It starts off with 22, and there's 22 songs. So
22? Why 22?
Well, hold on, because every single song is produced by Max Martin, and it's songs from 1989. There were Reputation, and like, so to me, that was her saying, the way I'm taking it, it's going to be a 22 track album produced by Max Martin.
Wow. Okay.
Be like another pop Bible is my guess.
I am obsessed with that. Actually,
I'm so obsessed with this.
Wait. Also, quick question.
Yes.
What other songs has Max Martin produced for her?
Wait, hold on. Let me pull up the playlist, which I was in the process of doing, and
yes. Because I feel like I just don't know which songs are actually produced by Max Martin. So if one of them is 22, then like we're off to a good start.
No, real quick, let me Google.
Because that was the vibes I was getting, was that this is going to be very pop princess vibes. The sparkles are so on brand. I also, one of my theories, and I think maybe originally we were thinking about this with Karma back in the day and like the orange, I feel like this is what Karma would have been and is now just increasingly better.
Yes, I have a whole theory on that as well. But Max Martin, we are never ever getting back together. I Knew You Were Trouble, 22, Shake It Off, Blank Space, Bad Blood, Style, Don't Blame Me. Like,
oh, so like all the hits.
Yes, like this is going to be insane. So that is already kind of out there. So I think that's her trying to tell us the vibe. I think everyone was under the impression that this, me included, that this was going to be like the Travis Kelce Love album. And I think in the same way that we got Travis Kelce songs on Tortured Poets, like we're going to have a few, but I think that this has been in the works since before Tortured Poets and it got pushed.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and going back to your karma theory,
Yes.
everyone said like they expected the album to be called Karma because that's what it says in orange. But I think this entire album is going to be like, look what I fucking did after you tried to take me down. And that's why it's called The Life of a Showgirl, because now Kanye West's album that has the song about Taylor on it called Famous, it's called The Life of Pablo. So, and it's orange. So now when you Google The Life of, her album is going to come up first. And I think the energy is just going to be like the look who the fuck I am vibe, which I would, and again, this is all my own thoughts from connecting dots together, but I would be all over that.
This is her, I'm sorry, I'm not putting out Reputation Taylor's version. Here's what you're getting instead.
Yes.
That's the vibes. What?
I literally have goosebumps talking about it.
I was getting them too while you were like listing off the songs. I was like, holy crap. No, like, this is going to be sensational.
Insane. And Brian had the audacity to me to be like, an honest question. He was like, what if it's not good? And I was like, it just won't be. You're like, that's not an option.
Yeah, it doesn't really happen anymore.
No. And obviously, like, there are albums that you rank above others, but she does not have a bad record, which is insane considering there's 12 of them. So now we can get into what you were bringing up earlier with the locks. Did you see that in the clips that they posted of her so far from New Heights, there were those 4 blocks in the background?
Wait. In the back of what?
So like on the New Heights. Like,
oh, yes, on like the shelves.
Yes.
Yes, so I did see that.
Now totally, and I had a feeling they were going to based on the first one's color, but they totally match up. And I feel like I sound insane. I promise I'm employed. Like
you're good. You're good. Okay. This is a safe space.
Okay, thank you. I'm like, the dots are all connected. But no, so those all match up with the locks that are now appearing on her website. And if you Googled like Taylor Swift, like on Google, and it brought like, instead of bringing you to her page, it brought you to like the Google search where you can click on Taylor Swift. There was like a tab or a section that said like 4:11:54, and it looked like a time. And everyone was like, what is this? And then people just thought it was the countdown. I just saw a theory before hopping on that I think is extremely like legitimate. I obviously don't know if any of this is going to happen, but there's been a lot of speculation that the Eras Tour documentary coincides with this album. Again, going back to my point of like, this was originally written before Tortured Poets. And she said on tour, like the Tortured Poets was an album I had to write. Right. So I was like, oh, you bumped that shit up. This got put on the back burner. And now we're getting everything at once. I just got a breaking the final lock has dropped, and they all match up with her jackets.
Wait, let me look.
So here's wow. They're all
oh my god.
Guys, I literally have a Swiftie on speed dial to give me and Sam updates. Thank you, Sam Marino, for your service.
Sam is literally gracing us with so much in the past week.
She is really holding us together right now, which is just phenomenal. But this, honestly, perfect timing, proves exactly where I was going, that if this album was in the works, there was clearly more recorded from the Eras Tour that we have never seen. And I think we're getting this album and an Eras Tour documentary. And the theory was that 4:11:54, the documentary is going to be 4 parts. Like it's going to be like a docu-series.
Yes.
And the runtime is going to be 4 hours, 11 minutes, and 54 seconds.
You know, I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I did see, like just on TikTok, because there were things that I didn't even think about, but like literally they were like people saying she gave us so many hints during the Eras tour that we didn't think anything of because we were so up our ass about Reputation Taylor's version that we obviously aren't even really going to get. And one of them was at one of the, I don't know which show it was. It might have been Glendale. It might have been night one. The screens were flickering and they were flickering mint green, which is the other color of this album. It's that orange and then it's this mint green, which then I saw another theory also on TikTok that was how it's been 19 years since she's been in the music industry. I think that was what it was. And basically it was like copper is obviously really bright and shiny when it first come out, and as it oxidizes and over time, like you've seen on the Statue of Liberty, it turns mint green. And like they were basically showing, like she was like, this is her basically dusting off all of the crud and everything that she's been through, and she's like, look, shiny and new, look at this life of a showgirl. And I was like, there is no mistakes. The other thing that I saw that I was like, she doesn't make any mistakes. Why on the freaking website does it say pre-order? Why? Because I pre-ordered the vinyl already. I'll be honest. I spent the $30. I'm getting my vinyl because at this point I need them all, and I don't even care what the cover looks like or what. Yeah, I don't care. I'm getting it. So like, why did it say pre-order?
I don't know. I'm hoping that tonight we find out that this whole orange door is leading to the documentary. I hope we get a cover reveal, but I'm not super convinced that that's going to happen. I at least want a date because I feel lost.
No, I think because she's going on New Heights, she physically is showing Jason the album in the social clips.
So
I have a feeling
unblurred.
Yes, I do. I think so. I think we're going to see the album, and I think she's going to say it will be out this day, because I don't think you can go on, first of all, your boyfriend's podcast and not share when your new album is coming out. I think that we will get all of our information tonight and we will continue to freak out. So when you guys see this tomorrow, when we post this episode tomorrow, keep it in mind. We're not going to stay here and watch New Heights together. We don't have enough time for all of that. But you guys, this is all the theories leading up to before we get all this information.
No, literally, you guys have gotten to see us like in such interesting periods of our lives over the last week, because it's like we recorded an entire episode. Like I'm a changed person since we recorded that. Like we had no idea TS12 was out there or even coming. Like nothing was on my radar. And especially not New Heights. Like, and then now you're getting to see us. We know an album's coming that we know essentially nothing about. And we should have more information on it tonight, which is just crazy. It's so crazy to think about.
I'm getting so nervous because I don't know about how it is down by you, but it is starting to thunderstorm right now.
What if you lose power?
Well, and I'm seeing on StreamYard, it kind of lets you know there's a little Wi-Fi signal next to my recording thing, and it's on 1 bar. So everyone pray for me. It's legitimate. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's legitimately like rumbling.
I didn't pick up on it, but now that you say it, I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's dark over here too. I bet it's coming from.
Well, that's the thing. It's also 6:30 and it's pitch black outside. Which also I hate. We're entering. I love fall. I love the transition season. But man, I'm like so sad that we're going to be losing daylight soon. We don't have time to go into a different topic, but no. I just had to put that out there.
I do agree. I wish they just canceled daylight savings already.
Soon enough.
We fall with an 8 p.m. sunset. What's wrong with that?
Like nothing.
Nothing.
In fact, things are better, but
I probably have Well, probably I'd still get a little seasonal depression, but
Yeah, just as a treat. A little seasonal depression as a treat.
Yeah.
Can't be happy all the time.
No, you're so right. What was I going to say?
We were talking about how we're not going to have all the info before the episode pubs, and then oh.
Here's the other point I wanted to make.
Okay.
Do you remember when she was doing this before Tortured Poets, the peace sign?
Yeah.
To hint to a double album? She did it on New Heights.
Do I have the mental capacity to do this? I also, it's so funny. We were talking about this when I was with you. And I was saying how I was like, man, like I really haven't been listening to Taylor Swift this year. Like my Apple Music replay is going to look so different. And now I've completely jinxed myself because it is just going to look exactly the same as normal.
Sam, she literally heard you and said, "Aw, you haven't been listening to me? Here, you're never going to listen to anyone else ever again."
Yeah. And the thing is, too, we just got Renee's album, which I'm obsessed with. It's been on repeat for me.
I still need to listen.
At the end of this month, we get Sabrina.
Oh.
And that was the other thing, right? They think that Sabrina Carpenter is going to be on the album.
Yes.
I'm going to legitimately, I need to like scream into a pillow.
Wait, also, are you as big of an Olivia Rodrigo girl as I am?
I love Olivia Rodrigo. I listen to all of her music, but I just think I am spiritually more connected to Sabrina, but I love Olivia Rodrigo.
There's rumblings she's moving and grooving too. Like it's going to be, the next few months I think are going to be, like we're going to be so fucking up. We're going to have so much good, girly, incredible music. We're going to have grown men throwing each other to the ground. Like everything's right in the world now.
And you know what? Taylor's going to be there watching those grown men get thrown on the ground too. And the grown men that aren't getting thrown on the ground are going to be pissed about it. And I'm going to laugh.
Yes. No, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but the world revolves around Philadelphia at this point. I'm like Taylor Swift, born in Philadelphia. Now, my center. How often are centers like the, no pun intended, the center of your world? Like,
brilliant.
Thank you. That was the only thing that came to mind. But it's like, how often does the center really become this like foundational face of everything? Like they're so important, but they don't normally get that recognition. Yeah. My center, my longtime center, gets to listen probably to a Taylor Swift. He knew it was coming before me. That feels illegal. It's been a roller coaster. Someone commented, do you remember when the Eagles had the whole Batman thing like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was like a different Batman. Jason Kelce was fat Batman. And someone commented on my video and was like, you're telling me fat fucking Batman knew about TS12 before I did? And I said, you're so real. And then there was a follow-up that said, tell the 2018 version of yourself that watched Jason Kelce yelling in a mummer's costume that Taylor Swift is now his sister-in-law. And I was like, I can't. Like,
I mean, can we also just talk about the fact before this podcast even comes out, just going off of our teaser videos that we've been getting, she looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Travis sitting next to her has obviously listened to this album already. He looks giddy.
Yeah.
He looks smitten. And he was wearing a Gracie Abrams sweatshirt. Was I imagining that?
No, I thought it was 1989, but it could have been.
I thought it said Gracie across the front of it.
I don't know.
It was the blue, and all I saw was, I think it was ACIE, like that I saw off to the side, and I was like, is that a Gracie Abrams sweatshirt? I don't know for sure. I don't want to start rumors that aren't true.
Well, this entire podcast episode is a rumor. Like, we are literally.
This is going to come out. And we're going to know all the information.
Before we even post this, we will know that we're wrong. But wait, no, it's funny that you mentioned that because another thing that I saw, I think this was on Twitter, people were speculating that every person that she like brought out for the Eras tour, she has a collab with on the album. So like Sabrina, Gracie, Florence and the Machine.
Oh my God, Paramore? Are we gonna get another Paramore Taylor Swift song? Because I actually, and the thing was too, again, going back to that Apple Replay thing, what we were talking about, when I was driving home from you, I suddenly got the bug. I listened to Midnights Till Dawn, and I listened to all the Vault songs, and Castles Crumbling came on, and I was like, fuck, I forgot how good this song is.
Wait,
Like, that song is so good and so underrated, in my opinion.
Yes. It's so funny you say that because my hyperfixation song today was Electric Touch. I was like, this literally, like, I could run through a wall after listening to that.
I don't think, and again, I obviously, also I based my nails on Speak Now this time around. They're pink and sparkly. Before obviously I knew all this was happening. I think that the Vault songs from Speak Now are severely underrated, all of them. I don't think they get enough credit.
I completely agree with you.
Like, Electric Touch? Are you like? I think that song is so good. Foolish One, so good. Timeless, obviously. Like all of the Castles Crumbling, they're all.
Emma Falls in Love.
Oh my God. Like they're all so good, and I'm sure people, like people like them. Of course, everybody says that they're good, but I just don't think that they're talked about enough.
I agree with you. I
appreciate that. Thank you.
We will keep them alive.
Yes, somebody has to.
Yes.
Somebody has to keep the Vault songs alive. But yeah, so I was listening to all that on the way home, and I was like, man, I have literally loved listening to her, and then like being away and coming back to it. It's like listening to it all over again for the first time, and you're like, man, these songs are so good, and there's so many good ones, which is why it's unfortunate that you like some better than others, but then you listen to the ones that you're like, and you listen to them and you're like, these are phenomenal songs.
Every single one. And that's why I hate when people are like, oh, like, what's your most skipped song? And I'm like, what do you, like, it depends on my mood. Like,
Labyrinth. That's my most skipped song. Yep, I can literally list it off the top of my head. I again, great song. But unless it just like comes up and I just like listen to it just because I just don't skip it, 9 times out of 10 I will skip Labyrinth. Sorry.
I feel like I just skip all like the really, really like Bigger Than the Whole Sky. I always skip. Ronin, I always skip.
Oh, Ronin. I can't listen to Ronin at all, actually.
I don't think I've listened to it in a decade, like all the way through.
I listened to, didn't it come out with Red Taylor's version?
No, it was on like the deluxe of.
But didn't she Taylor's version it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I think I listened to it when that came out again, just to say that I listened to it. But then after that, I was sobbing and I was like, I can't do it again because that song, it hits way too deep.
Yeah, no, I can't do any of those. But yeah, other than that, like I'll listen to. I was listening to Debut front to back for like 5 days straight a few weeks ago. Like whatever you throw in front of me, I'll be like, fine. Anything. But yeah, no.
15 minutes left on the timer, by the way.
No, I keep looking and I'm getting like more and more anxious. But also, this is the first album that she's announced like with someone. And like the fact that like this to me just shows how in love she is and how healthy and amazing their relationship is, because like the fact that one, she's like going to give him all these followers, all these views, like that's huge in and of itself. Like she doesn't have to do that. She's willingly choosing to. And also the fact that she views that podcast and the two of them as like a safe space for her to like share this huge announcement and like do a fucking podcast. I was cracking up. Twitter is just an amazing place. And I saw someone that be like, if you told me a year ago that Taylor Swift would go on New Heights, I wouldn't believe you. And someone quoted it and was like, if you told me this 30 minutes ago, I wouldn't have believed you. Like,
I wasn't even barely believing it when people were saying that she was the silhouette. on the original like teaser thumbnail.
I'll do you one better. I saw the reel pop up and I said, that's AI. And I scrolled by it the first time. I was like, there's no way. And then everyone was sending it to me and I was like, that was real.
The best is when I'm sure this happens to you too, but the best is when people who obviously are like a part of your life, but like nothing too crazy, and like this comes up and like a day goes by and they'll like send it to you on Instagram and they're like, did you see this? And I'm like, with all due respect, yes.
Yes.
And we are very late to the party here. Like literally, like I got like 3 or 4 of those that they were like, are you aware of this? And I'm like, literally open my Instagram story. I've been disgusting on social media the past 2 days.
Awful.
Disgusting.
I've had people just check in that I haven't talked to in months on my well-being. They're like, holy shit, a lot happening with Taylor Swift right now. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you good? I'm like, yeah, no. I've never been. But also,
literally, I'm so ill.
I actually got a comment on my YouTube today that said, you are clinically insane. I said, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Eagles fan and a Swiftie? I shouldn't have to explain that to anybody.
Yeah, no. It's, oh my God. I am literally, there's still so much that we don't know. And yet we can sit here and talk for 30 minutes about this. That's like, which is just crazy. And you know what? For people out there who are saying like, oh, I think she's overrated, I don't like her, this, that, and the other thing. Totally fine. You can have your opinions like that. But why is every single brand in the world right now, why is everything orange sparkles? Why? All because she just she could literally like, this is also why, random thing, but she did in the Miss Americana documentary talking about how she was talking about a person that she is going to vote for. And that was like a big deal because she doesn't normally do that. Just think about that. And like, she has such a huge influence on people to the point where people don't even think half the time about what they're doing with what Taylor Swift is saying. So like, this is why she has in more recent years come out and been a little bit more vocal about her political statements. But like, this is also why she has to be very careful with what she says, because she's basically a cult leader and she didn't even mean to become one, but people will literally do whatever she does.
Yes. And like, I feel like when she does anything, the world stops. And I'm sorry, people can get upset. We were actually talking about this in my office today because one of my male employees was saying that he was like going back and forth with his friends. They were trying to argue that LeBron is bigger than Taylor Swift. And he was like, I'm LeBron's biggest fan. You're wrong. Like, yeah. And I was like, in my opinion, this is the closest. And I think we're neck and neck to Michael Jackson that we've ever seen. And like, he would walk into a room and people would just faint. Like, that is where it's not apples. Like, we're comparing apples and oranges when we compare her to literally anyone else right now.
No, and there's obviously like the whole thing right now is like pop is so back. Like pop stars, pop princesses are so back. And we're seeing that with Sabrina, Olivia, Tate McRae, like all these different performers are, oh my God, that was a really big lightning. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Oh my God, it is so scary out right now. I have to drive in this. I have to go feed my brother's cat after this.
No, that's absolutely terrifying.
But anyways, I was just saying like pop is so back. And like you see like people talk about like Sabrina's album art cover and like people will recreate in this, and they're obviously famous and everyone, like most people know who they are, but this is just it's just a different level of celebrity.
Yes.
It's really just like, and again, people will complain about it. And you know what? You have a right to complain about it. But you can either be upset or you can join them.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's a lot more fun to be a part of the Swifties than it is to not be.
I don't know how to explain to someone that isn't a Swiftie that like this period that we're in right now of like her teasing and you know something's coming, like this is better than any drug that has ever been put out into the universe. Like There is no, and it's just such a like happy community. And I saw so many people just being like, I forgot, like when Taylor Swift is doing things, everyone's talking about it. Like you
Yeah.
see, like it's just the world's a better place.
I mean, there's a reason, right, why she said, I put narcotics into all my song, and that's why you're still singing along. Even if you didn't even know who Taylor Swift was, you've caught yourself humming 22 before, or, you know, anything like that. It's just,
It's also statistically it is a choice for you to say that you don't like a single song. She has put too much out there across too many different genres for you to not find one that you can like. Like you don't have to love her. But if you sit there and you're like, I do not like any Taylor Swift song, you're lying. Like you just haven't listened.
in her entire career, Taylor Swift has put out 274 songs, according to Genesis. There's not one out of 274 songs that you don't even find a little bit catchy.
Yeah.
Like, I think everyone, when you turn 22, right? Like, everyone listens to 22 or is like, I don't know about you. Like, that's the whole joke. She literally created that. And that wasn't even her at her peak. She was, how old was she when she made Red? Like, oh, she was 22. Duh. Can you tell that my brain cells are gone? I left them in South Jersey with Jordyn.
Yay! Come back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We have to make sure that we spend more time together in
No,
the recent months, because it is always such a joy.
no. Me and Sam literally talked about this while she was here, and I was like, "You don't live far. Like it's so easy for us to spend a weekend together, but it's just that inconvenient distance for like last minute or like for a night like tonight. If I was like, oh, do you want to come over and like watch New Heights? Like
Yeah.
it's so awful, but I feel the same way because I just love hanging out with you.
I know. I was like thinking about it while I was editing the vlog. I was like, oh my God, there's a reason why Jordyn and I did such an awful job recording content. And it's because all we did was sit on the floor and talk to each other. Like Brian probably was looking at us like we were psychos, because I don't think we stopped talking
No,
the entire time.
He was grateful that I had someone else to do. Because if not, it's me sitting on the couch next to him, yapping at him, and he tries so hard, but he's also not as vocal or social as me. He's more quiet. So he's a great listener, but he was like, God, she has someone that can go back and forth with her all night long. She's going to be so tired after that. I'm like a baby or a puppy. He's like, tire her out. Like
Literally. I mean, Michael's the same exact way. So like anytime that I'm like just doing anything, I'm just like talking to him, and he's just like, mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah. And like, again, telling him about like all this Taylor Swift stuff, and he's like, very cool. I'm glad that you're happy and enjoying it. And I'm like, yes. And then I'm like, well, thank you for listening. I'm gonna go do something else now, and I'll come back and I'll tell you some more things that I find out.
I also loved, it was really, really sweet last night because I told you nonstop, the only thing I've talked about is Taylor Swift. And I'm like, I don't know how much of this, I don't expect him to absorb any of it, but like, I don't know how much is, and we were sitting on the couch, and I think he could tell I was like a little fidgety. And he was like, so what's going on with the orange door?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you asked.
Thank you so much for bringing that up. I'm going to tell you about it.
And then I don't think I shut up for another 25 minutes. And he was like, that'll do it. Like,
oh my God. We have less than 5 minutes to go before this timer goes off on the store website.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it. Wait, I don't know what it is.
The one thing that we didn't talk about at all yet, the fact that these are all locked. The one, hello, the door meant something the whole time the Eras tour. We weren't crazy for that.
The door.
It's the door.
The door.
Are you ready for this? The Eras tour stage is the key.
I did see that.
Yes. No, I'm so afraid right now.
Oh my God. Have you heard that TikTok sound too? That's like the door.
I don't think so.
Oh my God. It's from did you ever watch Charlie the Unicorn on YouTube?
No.
Oh, there's those 2 years
I know.
of blank space. I'm sure people who are like closer to my age or like in their 30s, they're gonna know there was Charlie the Unicorn growing up, and he was just like, it was like this stupid YouTube video. And it was a video on these the unicorns, and his name was Charlie, but he spoke like this, and then they were talking about a door, and he was like, the door. Anyways,
No, the YouTube one that I always watched was got any grapes?
yeah, well, same. Okay. I had the Lemonade song on my phone.
I love that for you. No, I'm like really.
Okay, we have 3 minutes and.
Also, the website totally crashed the last time.
It's gonna crash again. I can't imagine it's not going to. Unless, do you like how much money do you think goes into their budget just for like servers?
I have no idea, but also I heard someone say, they were like, "Oh, like, do you think that she's doing the countdown on her website to like draw more people there so they don't break YouTube?" I was like, I think both are breaking. Like,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, even if we divide halfway, that's still more traffic than any website can handle.
No, this is literally going to be insane. And actually, it's like, I'm like actually a little bit nervous. What if it's like back when she used to do like the vault songs and like you had to like figure it out? Like it was like a game.
Wait, I missed that.
Do you remember? It was like Fearless.
It was the word scramble.
Yeah, she did like word scramble.
And then do you remember Midnight's Mayhem with me and the phone that fucking the
upside down phone.
Yes, I have one. Speaking of Midnights, before this goes away, one other crazy theory going back to like this album was planned. Did you see the anti-hero Easter eggs?
No.
The anti-hero music video is literally her as Tortured Poets and as this album, the white and the orange and green. And
I was gonna say she's wearing orange in that video.
And she has 2 stars.
She's a genius.
Yep.
She really is. She really is a genius. And they wonder why we go crazy with tiny little freaking things that go on.
Right. And it's like I found every Easter egg except the correct ones. Like I looked at every wrong Easter egg. Like,
oh my god, I'm like my heart is actually pounding with the fact that this is like coming down to the 1 minute mark here.
No, like, Sam, what is a
Thank God that we have each other for this.
I know. What is
Thank God. What else would I be doing? None of my other friends like Taylor Swift like this. Oh my god, we're less than a minute away. Oh my god. Okay, last predictions. What do you think it is?
I think it's Eras Tour documentary.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a game. Just to like throw it out there, just to see like maybe we have to. And also I saw on Instagram when you type in Life of a Showgirl on Instagram, like doing stories and you get like the gifts and like the stickers and stuff. One of them is the 1923 cover of a Life magazine, and it's a showgirl sitting on a giraffe. I saw that like right before we jumped on. I forgot to mention that.
I'm on the verge of puking.
Oh my god, 15 seconds. God, that's so funny too is that people are going to be watching this tomorrow.
I know. They're already going to know. No, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh
okay.
my god.
Okay. Okay, it's happening. Okay, the timer's up. Oh my god. Nothing's happening for me.
I have the cover.
Oh my god, do I have to refresh it?
Do you want me to show you?
Wait, let me see if I Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Wait, that is so fucking cool.
Oh my god. Oh, and look at this. Oh, they're perfumes.
I missed her perfumes.
Sweet and Vanilla Perfume Edition. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, they're CDs. Oh, I thought it was perfume.
Oh, I'm so confused.
You know what's so funny, too? I literally, you guys can never see it up here, but I have Wonderstruck up here. It's an empty bottle. I used it like all through high school. But oh my god.
Okay,
and they're all different colored CDs. It's beautiful edition. It's Rapturous edition, it's Frightening edition, and then Sweet and Vanilla Perfume edition. Why is one of them different? Oh my God. Wait, the CDs are only available for 72 hours.
I am so confused. I can figure out.
Oh my God. Do you see the back of them? Did you click on the vinyl? Look at the. Oh my God! It has a set list. It has all the songs.
What?
The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, Opalite, Father Figure.
It blocked me.
Okay, I'm reading them off to you. Number 5 is Eldest Daughter, and it's a number 5 track. Oh my God! Number 6 is Ruin the Friendship. Number 7, Actually
Ruin the Friendship. We saw that somewhere before.
Did we?
Yes.
Number 7 is Actually Romantic. Number 8 is Wish List, but the S's are money signs. Number 9 is Wood. Number 10 is Canceled in all caps with an exclamation point. Number 11 is Honey, and then number 12 is Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. I have chills. Oh my, I can't believe you got blocked. It may be because you're on your phone? I'm like afraid to do anything. I'm like on a browser.
You know, and now it just reloaded, but it only gives me this. And then if I reload again, it blocks me.
Okay, wait, let me take a screenshot and I'll pull it up of the back of the vinyl so that you can see it because it's really beautiful.
Oh, I cannot believe
it has a fucking track list. She is such a goddamn legend. It's unbelievable, really. Overlays, let me see.
Oh my God. All right. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here.
October 3rd. Oh my God, that's giving Satine Moulin Rouge.
Yes, but look, it has all of the songs on it. Here, I will also text it to you so that you can see it closer.
I am in a state of complete and utter shock.
We are being fed. We are absolutely being fed. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Is Taylor Swift controlling the weather?
Yes.
Oh my God. Why are they pushing CDs? Why are they pushing deluxe CDs? That's what I want to know.
Because she loves her money.
Yeah, well, good for her. But last time, remember, like with Tortured Poets, it was the vinyls, and the vinyls had different songs on it. Before we do it was a double drop.
Yes.
So it was like I bought the one that was the Black Dog. Thank God. I hadn't even heard the song yet, and I bought that one, and it's like my fucking favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. But oh my gosh, all of them come with photos inside.
Oh my God, I love you more than anything in the whole world. I think I need to go listen to this podcast.
I think we need to do this
right now. I'm having a hard time breathing. October 3rd, guys.
October 3rd.
We have a set list. We have a cover. We have a date. Like,
I told you we'd get all the information we needed.
You were so right. I was so doubtful. This has been unbelievable. Clearly you can already all laugh at my docu theory for right now.
Who's to say that's not going to happen though?
You're so right.
We have a whole New Heights episode to watch.
Love you so much for that. Guys, if you love this episode, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button. We are literally so close to 600 and we want to do a live show as soon as possible. Help us get there. Make sure to listen wherever you get your audio podcasts. And of course, follow on all of our socials. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at the _unsolicited_podcast. And you can find us on Twitter at Sam and Jordyn. Taylor Swift, I love you.
The life of a goddamn showgirl, baby.
Featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, everybody. Bye. Love you.
Bye.